I was like, I still want trivia, but how do I make that work? So I woke up this morning. So God gives me like these great ideas at 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Now I want to create something a little bit different that you can play with a lot of people like on the screen. So I was like, I should do a trivia game to go along with the book. So I thought about doing a card trivia game, like a deck of cards, but it's so expensive. And I don't want to be shipping things. So I was looking at on demand, print on demand. I was like, I don't want to be shipping stuff. I don't have time because when I'm not writing and promoting the books and things like that, I'm the president of the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce. So I'm doing that. I'm also the publisher of the Good Morning Gwinnett. So I have all these other things. And I was like, I can't be shipping stuff and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't want to do that, but I wanted to have a game. I want to have trivia because I like games, so it makes sense for me to have like some games. So I wanted to have trivia. My first thought was to have um, trivia cards. Well, that wasn't going to work out because I felt like it was going to be too expensive. So what happened was I looked at a bunch of different companies. Like I've made trivia games before for like one of my other books, and the cards were really expensive. So for me to have a deck of card printed on demand is going the person will have to pay $40 for me to make a profit. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. They by the time they paid for the cards, which is 35.99, and then like another $5 or $6 to ship, they're gonna spend 30, $40, 35, $40 on a deck of cards. And I was like, that didn't sit right in my spirit. Now, business wise, maybe that was a bad choice on my behalf, but I just didn't feel like I wanted people to pay $40 for a deck of cards, right? And so I was like, I still want trivia, but how do I make that work? So I woke up this morning. So God gives me like these great ideas at 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. So like, just make the trivia digital. I'm like, digital? How would that work? So of course I go to Claude and I said, Claude, this is what I want to do. So I'm going to show you what Claude came up with. So I said, this is what I'm trying to do. I want to make this a digital uh, trivia so people can play via Zoom with more than one person. They can play with their friends. So this is what Claude gave me back.